Looks like this guy's sold out. He must have done well. What's this bloke carrying? His bloody back garden? Look at that! The high Atlas Mountains, full of snow. Morning, chaps. So we're in a place called Foum Zguid, and oh, some bikers leaving who were staying at our place. Cheers! And yeah, it's definitely going to be a rest day for us today. I've got a bit of a sore hip, sore back. Hello up, Taddy boy! Yeah, and Helene's still going to be recovering. We're going to walk around the town. It looks really pleasant. But then we're going to, later on, we'll get back on our bikes and ease Helen back into it and see how she gets on. But we'll have a look around the town first. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Busy part. Yeah, lovely veg. We're looking for a hat, something to keep Helen's head warm when we're in the mountains, because she decided to take off all her hoods on her jackets. I still got mine. Oh, look at these spices over here. There's bay leaves. Oh, look at those spices. And rices. And pasta.
Like lichen.
Lichen, yeah, it is like it, isn't it? Yeah. This is the veg section, especially carrots. Carrots everywhere. Looks like this guy's sold out. He must have done well. This is just outside our auberge or hotel. And this here, Riad Hotel, that's it. And this is the old, what they call the old village. And it's completely deserted. I think it needs a bit of renovation. Yeah. All made of mud. This is how they build ceilings and roofs. They use a palm tree trunk for the strength. then they use the palms themselves to create a barrier, and then they stick about, I don't know, about 12 inches of mud on top, and that's the same for the roof and each floor. What's this? Is this? It's like a pen. This is. Yeah, suddenly. Look at that. There's 2 ovens and fires. There's one there, and there's one over here. I wonder how original that door is. Pretty though. Name of the street, possibly? PR. But this is Helene's first ride since the crash a couple of days ago. So she's still very sore in the chest, and she needs to build her confidence. We don't want to fall, so we don't want to do anything too difficult. Well, the first part of the piece is just a gravel track, but it sounds like, because we have intercom, that is quite painful for Helene. It's warm, Helene, isn't it? Very warm. It was quite a strong wind this morning, so we're lucky it's calmed down, but now when it's this hot, you wish you had the wind. But we're lucky we fitted this bash plate before we left. It's about 4 mil thick, because I don't know if you can see down there, but you can see where the impact of this 5-inch square rock where Helene hit. And if it wasn't for this bash plate, then I think we would have potentially destroyed her exhaust here. Okay, we're heading back along this trail. We've only done a couple of kilometres along this quite stony track, and the stones like that one there are inducing a bit of fear into Helene's mind for obvious reasons. So we're changing plan. We're going to take a road route to Ouarzazate, which is a main town or city. It's about 145 kilometres away, so that'd be something that's going to be a lot easier to deal with. Okay, we're heading back to town along this little piste, which hopefully is going to be friendly to Helene. She can gain a little bit more confidence, which would be nice. Oh, a little bit of asphalt. Gets nicer around here. So this is Riad Assisi, and if you didn't know, well, I didn't know beforehand, but a riad is a family home, but it's got an internal courtyard, and yeah, it's very nice in the evening when they get the candles out. Yep, it's been a pleasant stay. We absolutely love Abdul. He calls me Uncle Steve and Helen Auntie Helen. He's always got a big smile and really willing to help. If you want to go anywhere, he'll go with you if you want. And yeah, just been a very pleasant stay indeed. Good morning, chaps. We are just heading out of Foum Zguid, which is in the south of Morocco, and we're now heading towards Ouarzazate. It's the main city, I believe, below the Atlas Mountains. As far as Helene's health is concerned, she was extremely sore last night. We went out on a bike for a tiny bit, had a little look at the first part of the piste, into the desert, but it was too stony for her, very uncomfortable, and obviously because some of them, there were some big stones, and because that's what caused her the accident, there's a bit of fear there. So we decided to call it, you know, leave it out, the piste run, and head up on the roads. I think we're doing about no more than 145 kilometres, so we can take our time, enjoy the views, and we don't have to head into Ouarzazate because we've got our tent, so we can, if we find a place we like, we can just camp there. Just going through a pretty little village now. We just got over the pass, and look at that! The high Atlas mountains, full of snow in the background. Okay, we're just coming into Ouarzazate. What's this bloke carrying? His bloody back garden? A few quad bikes there. Another terracotta looking city. Well, we're just heading out from, what is that? Back out, and we're going to head back to where we first turned off. I don't know, about 7 hours ago. We've been there about 4 hours trying to upload part 3. We had some dinner, but we don't want to stay in a hotel again, so we decided to head back out, go back to that route that we wanted to do. I'm going to fill up some petrol shortly. I'm going to fill me tanks at the front here again, because we have no idea what the distance is. Well, we don't have any idea when the next petrol station is, so we're going to be safe rather than sorry and be totally full. But it looks like the sun's going to be going down very quickly soon, so once we got petrol, we may have about 30 minutes to get to that turn off in that village, and yeah, we'll be trying to find a place to camp as soon as. Oh, listen, even the stars are out up there. Saturn and Jupiter, or Jupiter and Saturn getting closer, and And the moon is up there, still in line with those two, but getting further away. Well, I've got my lights on main beam. Okay, that's okay. But I'm going to switch them off. And this is what happens. There's still a beam there, but I can't see it. Doesn't help me. And it's better for me that Helene's in front, because at least I got something to go by. Good morning, chaps. Right, I've just woke up. The sun is just, well, I can't see it yet, but anyway, it's bloody freezing. Absolutely freezing. My hands are numb. I've only been out of the tent and my sleeping bag about, I don't know, 15 minutes. And the ground yesterday, we didn't know where we were parking up to camp last night. It was just too dark. We found a little patch of ground, and yeah, the ground is now solid. It was quite moist. It's absolutely solid. Okay, we're heading off from our little campsite from last night. And this road here, I would imagine, was recently tarmacked. Didn't really expect it. Well, you've got to expect it now in Morocco, because they're trying to tarmac everything. This route is called M87 in the book by, I forgot his first name now, his second name's Scott, and it's Morocco Overland, and yeah, he's called this route M87. And basically it's going to head towards, it's going to be going over, we're going over the mountains of Jebel Sirawa, and there's some high mountains here. It's about 3,300 meters. We'll see that later on. And but we're heading to the Tizen Test, which is one of two roads that go over the high Atlas mountains towards Marrakesh. We're heading that way. We want to go at the Tizen Test, but we don't want to go to Marrakesh. Well, we'll let you know what we're going to do after that another day. But that's the plan today, and I think it should be very attractive.